So yeah, this is our pyramid. It is probably entirely unsympathetic to what an actual pyramid is supposed to look like inside, but I don't know. I did want to have a coffer in the centre. It is a pyramid, at least, even if it's not completely authentic. We have this, like, coffer area in the centre, with our coffer scribe fellow here, scribbling away, totting down all the information. I'm not tired already. I'm not going to talk about being tired. I'm not a meme. And this is all of our, like, heroic treasure we've gathered, along with some other non-heroic treasure that you can pick up, keep in your inventory, and you can still place in here. And the idea is to kind of put them eventually, when I get round to it, in these little cubby alcove situations, like a vault. These are like the precious items kind of around here. Yes, and I really want to decorate this. Like, I want it to be dripping with, like, wealth, in like an Egyptian pyramid-y kind of treasure stash style. Dave, 21 months. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for all the support. Appreciate you. Welcome back. Pyramid reminds me of one from Serious Sam's last mission. What is that from? Templar. Can I just say Templar? Because that's a mouthful to say. Watches Anna Colomar, the precious. My precious. Yes. Needs a milk bath like Carry On Cleo. Yeah. So the battle pass was given to me by Funcom, although in an unlocked state, so disclaimer. But there's a bunch of like pyramid decoration items in here that we just gotta use for this thing and take some pictures before I finally finish this playthrough, and then we move on with our lives and this whole thing's demolished, because that's just the way I play. But there's a loads of like cool looking bits and bobs and knickknacks and decorations that I just really want to use. Yes. As I said last episode, we were up in the north and I was like, I really want to do something really like wintry on like the next playthrough. So we're probably going to build up like near Azagarth or something like that, or maybe either in the snow or by near New Azagarth. I feel like Azagarth might be a better location. We'll see. Maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll do loads of builds. I have no idea. You know, I don't plan stuff. But yeah, we got so much stuff to decorate this gorgeous pyramid. It's such a gorgeous set, honestly. It's got like hieroglyphs. You can kind of rotate the pieces and stuff. It isn't in the Bazaar anymore, as far as I know. It was in the Bazaar. But it will come back. It'll always come back, people. That's my understanding. I'm just looking at like the dungeon set, which is now back apparently. Oh, that's an expensive bookcase. Oh my word. That is, so is that, wait a second. Is that the cupboard thingy that I have? No. It's a different thing. Interesting. Okay, cool. Anyway, just to do a quick look in the shop. Yes, so what do we want to do today? Oh, quick catch up. Those wraps look cool. Yeah, they're kind of the mummification things. Every pyramid base is up. Oh, thank you very much. I think it turned out okay, didn't it? I built it on stream. There is a VOD, and I always say every stream that I'm going to highlight it so it doesn't disappear. I might do that in case people want to watch it. Yes, after. Oh, hello, Templar. Do they have any kind of pool or bath not seen in Conan yet? Well, what kind of a question is that? Do they have any kind of pool or bath not seen in Conan yet? Well, if it's not been seen in Conan yet, then there isn't one, is there? Arguably. Unless you mean, are they working on one that maybe we might know about? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think so. There is like a bath. Have you seen the bath thingy? What is it called? It was what is it? The bath set. Bathing situation. Decorative? Wait, let me go into creative because I have to like, otherwise I have to learn stuff. Kalandros tipped me ages ago when we were doing a Sipter playthrough. There is like a bath in here. The only thing, and there is water in it. You can like, does it make a splishy sound? I don't think so, but you can bath in there if you want to. Sorry, I meant I have not. Is there one that you haven't seen? But there is, yeah, there's this basically. There's this and there's a bunch of fountains. Is this a tangent time? Am I going on a tangent? Maybe. I'm accustomed to tangents. Special decorative. There's like water features. You know? I like this one because it makes watery sounds. And it really just kind of adds to it. The big cat fountain from the Conan movie. There's also like a big round fountain. Is everybody starting to need a pee now? Sorry about that. I think that's it. Question mark. We do have more water features. There's also like the mitra thingy. I'm so one for tangents, aren't I? Where is the mitra one? Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Statues. There's one where he's like pouring it. This one is like a statue. Just like slapping everything down. Wait a second. This one is like a... It's not actually supposed to be a water feature. Does that have water in it? Yeah, this one's got water in it. There's that one. And then there's like... Wait. There's the... I'm pressing G instead of F. Where's the mitra thingy? Yeah, there's the statue of refreshment. And then there's... Is that I think that's the one I was thinking of. I don't think... Is there any more, chat, that I haven't thought of? With water? I don't think so. I definitely would probably want to put something like this in the desert, though. Because you want a well, don't you? I think that those are all the water features. Certainly off the top of my head, anyway. There's also an actual well. There's two sizes of wells as well. Ruffle. There's a toilet, which I assume will have some kind of water system, but you can't see it. I have to find out now. Wait a minute. Let me just double check. Wells. Yeah, those are the wells. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, if I delete them in creative mode, then I won't get the mats back. There we go. I'm walking slowly because my what mod is it? Unlock Plus. You can set it so that you move slowly whilst you've got the construction hammer out. I've got it set to 25 movement speed. I don't know if I like that really. The idea of it was to make it easier to place things because we moved up quite far now with placeables. Where is the thingy? Is it in non-admin mode? How do I change this? Anyway, I'm going on too many tangents. Yeah, anyway, so those are the water features. Major tangent. Looks like a brutal waist trainer. No. She's just wearing a top and a fluffy pair of, like, pants. That's all. Brutal. Should be more set statues. There's a bunch of set statues, yeah. Did you say toilet in Conan? Is this new? This could change it. There's a latrine. There's a latrine in the bath set, Grael. There is indeedy. How are you doing? Goes into the little turd wallet's room. That one I like. Hello, Exile. Hello. Not sure which I like breasts, the way Anna properly pronounces vowels or strong G at the end of words with ing. The way I properly pronounce vowels or the strong G at the end of... Oh, bless you. Sometimes I say ink instead of ing, I think. But I think it's because I'm, like, extra enunciating, and so it sounds a bit like ink. Maybe. I don't know. Hello, lovely people. My throne, that's it. You've got to have a good, like, place to sit and think. Do you know what I'm saying? Hello, Valentin. Hello. Hello, everybody joining us. Yes, anyway, so we are level 60. We're level 60 and we haven't upgraded any of our benches yet. We've done a bunch of resource gathering over the last couple of streams. We got a bunch of star metal from Oop North. We already had a lot of iron, which I've just shoved in the furnace, but we did get a bunch more last stream as well. We have a lot of stone. Maybe I'll plop down a couple more smelters. Am I still in creative? No, I'm not. Oh, I've got Beast of Burden. I totally forgot. Where can I put down these smelters? We're about to make, like, better ones. So maybe... Oh, God. Why don't we loot these and just put them all together? Just to kind of keep things simple? Question mark? Logical is probably the word. Let's put them all down together here. We'll just make a big old row of these things. Oh, so it slows me, the mod, but if I press shift, I can run. Oh, I like that. It's kind of cool. Right, let's slap down a row of smelters because we need to smelt some. We need to make hardened bricks. We need steel reinforcements. We need to make a dryer to make some insulated wood. Gotta get a bunch of stuff. We might do that and set everything sort of crafting, and then head off to Brimstone Lake maybe to get a bunch of brimstone because we haven't been there yet. Even though we do have a bunch from Sinner's Refuge. Okay, so let's get these things cooking up. Let's get a bit of coal in there. The flautist is in full swing today, isn't he? There we go. Bit of coal. Did I put all the... Oh, I put all the coal in there in the end anyway. Let's put like 100. There we go. And then let's put some in here. And then move the stone in there. Make some bricks. We need to make some stone consolidant as well. We do have a load of star metal. We need more black ice and more brimstone really to smelt that down. But we've got so much star metal we don't need it immediately anyway. So that's okay. And then iron in here. What do we got there? There's the iron. Okay, fine. We went a bit overkill on the old smelters, but it's no problem. It only costs like stone to craft. All right. So we're going to need a bunch of hardened brick. Let's make some stone consolidant. So we need to make sure we've learned tier 3 buildings. Tier 3 buildings. There we go. Bum ba dum bum. Do do do. Stone consolidant you learn from the fireball cauldron. Here it is. So we craft it in there. Dum, ba, da, dum. We gathered loads of stuff. We've cooked up a bunch of tar. We got loads of brimstone and things like that. So I want to make stone consolidant. Let's try and make like 1,000. And it's going to make 5 per thingy anyway. Can I do even more than that? Let's move you out of here. Create a bit of space. The only thing that annoys me, I mean, there's loads of things obviously that annoy me, but it is frustrating that the early game benches are so teeny. So once you get to like level 60 benches, oh, it's so much nicer. They have so much bigger inventory. Okay, so we'll cook up a bunch of stone consolidant. Lovely. We need a dryer so that we can dry some wood and make some insulated wood for our new benches as well. Crafting stations. Right, let me learn. Dryer. Bum, ba, dum, bum. Okay, we already have that. Is it general? Yes. So if I press caps... Oh, this is why it's wonderful. Mods make it easy to be disorganized. Because I can just press the caps key and then you can pull the inventory, the items into my inventory because of Unlock Plus. Let's move our dryer next to our carpenter friendo. Let's do a couple of these. Here we go. Otherwise you just have to pick things up and, you know, traditionally. But it just makes it very convenient. I feel like crafting from containers generally in games is like, oh my god. It's like number 1 on the list, isn't it? So in order to make dry wood, we need regular wood. We've got so much wood. Let's pull in like... hold on. There we go. And then we need some bark as a fuel for this. And I've got a bunch of bark here? Question mark. What did I do with all the bark we collected? Did I put it in the box here? That is the only thing about this mod, is you can't pull the fuel in for things. But it's still fantastic anyway. Okay, so let's put a bit of bark for fuel for the dryer. Switch that on. I have crafting speed on uber fast. Bear that in mind. You can also dry sticks if you want to as well. It can be handy. The only thing about the sticks is you won't get any resin as a byproduct. Why is it not pulling more in? What is going on here? Okay. All right. So we'll set that to craft a bunch. We'll just do a second one really for now. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay. There we go. Cook up some dry wood. We've still got loads of wood as well for other things. Okay, so dried wood. We've got a bunch of resin, I believe. We should have plenty of that because we harvested loads of trees. And we got that from using a pickaxe on trees. There we go. We've got some resin. I guess we'll put that in the carpenter's bench. I'll see if I can start any crafting. Look at all these messy benches. Okay. Let it pull in all we need from here. So I guess we don't have any dried wood already, which is fine. But there you go. There's the recipe for that. This ebony silk now we can put in the treasurer. You can use that to craft the Black Corsair armour that you learn from Buccaneer Bay, which I have shown in an armour video on the YouTubes. There we go. Saw the Red Mother earlier from a very long way away. She's quite scary these days. If you have steel thewed, though, she's okay. So many places to store stuff compared to Valheim. Tend to forget what's where. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I really like smart containers for Valheim. I love that because it just kind of like... It shoots it into like the right box. Oh, it's so nice. Unfortunately, the box kind of glows. Box any fuel for the dryer, correct, to see anything. Yes, yes, I believe so, yes. Was that only 30 bark in the second dryer? It wasn't very much. Yeah. Yep. There you go, happy? So we've got a couple of hours worth in there. I feel like we had more bark than that. Is it in the wood box? Yeah, there you go. I was like, we've got loads of bark. Surely. Let's do a third dryer. There we go. Sweet. Awesome. There you go. I'm on. I've had two times harvesting on this server, and I used a what is it called? A star metal pickaxe to harvest. Let me just repair that actually. I need some shaped wood. Shape. So I'm in kind of like a weird limbo situation at the moment because we're about to like upgrade everything, and I will arrange the benches in like a nice, pretty way. Possibly off stream when I can like focus. Let's put all this hide in the tannery. Let's get a bit of space. Regular hide. So I can use this. There it is. There we go. We need loads of tar for like steel fire to make steel. Anything else? I don't want to cook any like elephant hide because we need that. Oh, bulls. I hate it when that happens. Okay. I just took... My hand made me click. Chat. Okay, don't click take all. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. It is so much better and easier to do all this when you're spec'd for Beast of Burden as well. It just makes everything so much nicer. So I'm going to put all the thick hide and the leather, thick leather and regular leather in here because I'm going to make a bunch of hardened leather at some point. I'm not in too much of a hurry to make too much of it. We will need some of it for our tanning bench. But I'll probably wait for the higher level benches to make a lot of it. I guess we can just save a bit of that. Bone we could put in our grinder if we have a grinder somewhere. Is it next to our cooking area? Yes. Let's make some bone meal. Sweet. Same with ivory. We may as well make some spice with these bits and bobs. We'll use that for spicy foods. Okay, and then tar we're going to use to make steel fire. Let's do a bit of that. Not too much, but a bit. Steel fire. Maybe that again, actually. So it seems I have to write 2,000, otherwise it won't pull in like another stack. It's interesting. Okay. I love this, like, there we go. Okay. So, okay, so we've got some steel fire crafting. Nice. Let's put plants in here. And then leather in here. Alright. Right, we've got stone smelting. We've got stone consultant crafting. We've got wood drying. We need to make some steel reinforcements, which we'll make here using just steel fire and iron reinforcement. So let's get some iron reinforcements crafting. I've got loads of crap in here because I just keep picking stuff up and I need boxes and stuff and organisation for weapons, really. Let me pull some items in. Okay, and then we'll make some iron reinforcements. There we go. Nice. Maybe a bit more. Okay. It won't take iron from the smelters. I don't know. I don't think it's just because they're so far away. I think if you've got an active bench working on something, it just won't take it. But we've got loads of iron. Don't we have loads of iron here? Okay. Do 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 do. Dum ba dum. Do 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 do. Sweet. Okay. What am I forgetting, peeps? If we can make some hardened leather already, we could do a stack of that. We need some oil. We can make 3. Beautiful. I love that. Let's make some oil then. So we want to make, we want bark and ichor to make oil. Which we can do. If we have a thrall, we'll have the recipe here. There we go. Where is all the ichor that we've got? Is it just that the bench is full? I think it is. There we go. Loads of oil. And we'll get 5 per stack as well. Lovely. Let's put these into storage. And we'll get some more. There we go. Loads of oil. We've got things everywhere. Oh my god. Okay. Weapons. What do we do with the weapons? I need just a dedicated box for weapons. I guess I'll just plop a box down here for now. Decorations, storage, and we'll make a chest. Everything is busy at the moment, so it's not pulling in the items. Okay. I guess we need some more shaped wood as well. You can make some shaped wood for me. Love that. Awesome. Okay, some shaped wood. I'm going to just put some branches in here. Let's turn it into dried stuff. And I was going to make a box. There you go. Well done, brain, for remembering. Bum, bum, bum. Let's do a couple. Squirrel! Indeed. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so let's put weapons in here. What am I going to keep on me? I'm going to keep Vector Corbin on me. And I'll keep some daggers. Apart from that, I think everything else can go away. I want to try these black claws that we got, which have acid.
Don't swear. I swear.
But I want to put a mod on it first. I don't need a steel knife. We'll keep that bow on us as our bow. I don't care about those. There we go. Hello, cultists. Hello, everybody joining us. Sorry, I'm like monologuing. I'm like super focus mode. Hello, friendos. Say whipped cream. Whipped cream. Cool whip. Is it you trying to get me to say cool whip? Is that what you're trying to get me to say? I definitely won't say that for you. There's no way. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's Monday today. Isn't it Monday everywhere by now? Surely. 70 pieces to store stuff, yes. Bark is the only 4 for the dry, yes. It's only about 30 bark, yes. How are you, Colteus? How's life? Question whether in chat, how does a multiplier work for points on chat? Is it passive and temporary? Are you talking about channel points? If you're talking about channel points through Twitch, it kind of works very similarly to the stream elements points. It's basically viewing, being here. On Twitch, you have like a bonus button you can click to get like a boost in points. Followers get more. You get points from following. You get points from being a sub. Like I think gifting subs and stuff. Following in on raids. So I don't really do raids. That kind of thing basically. But yeah, it's passive, just and some active participation. That's it. There you go. Starbird explained it. That's it. You get a multiplier if you're a sub. That's it. Thank you. There we go. Look at me all caught up. All right. That is also a weapon I don't need. Okay. So, wood, steel, stone. Let's see if the stone consolidant is ready already. We got some. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Kind of want to make more of this. There we go. We need more resin. There we go. We'll take a bit of that. Okay. Steel fire cooking. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Be good when we get ourselves geared up. And we can gear up our friends and do all our level 60 dungeons and things. So let's turn some things into hardened brick. Is that all the bricks I've got? I have loads of stone, surely. In my little mining box. Mining. Over here. Yeah. Loads of mining stuff. We'll leave like a bit of stone. Just in case we need it. Oh wow, look at this. Okay, let's whack all this into the furnaces. Do 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 do. I need a button to take. I guess I'll just take most of it, won't I? Okay. Let's get these in chests. So, iron is fine. Let's top it up. Let's also top up the fuel. And then any stone we can put in there. I don't want to put all the coal. Okay, loads of bricks crafting. And we'll leave that as it is. We'll do more stone in there and iron in here. Da-da. Okay, switch that on. Nice. That's what I like to see. Excellent. We could use a bit of this brimstone to kind of convert a bit more of our star metal. Mayhaps. There we go. We got loads of star metal. It's going to be fantastic. Put spare stuff in there. Lovely. Oh, we're going to need a bit of glass as well, aren't we? For one of the benches, I think. Let's put some crystal in there. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Dun-dun-dun. Okie dokie. Right, I think we're all set here. So I need loads of oil. I just want to get some stuff started off, and then we can kind of go on an adventure. But I want things to be like crafting. Oh, here is the oil. Okay, so most of the oil we're probably going to end up using so much oil for hardened leather. I don't want to make like loads of it. I want to use an efficient kind of bench for it. Do I not have any more alchemical base? I have like 3 stacks of alchemical base somewhere. Did I take it? Where is it? Hello? It's in here. Brilliant. Alright. So let's just make sure we've got like... There we go. A couple of hundreds hardened leather. Very nice. We can put some resin away. We've got a sandstorm brewing outside. Death is only the beginning. It's very dark. Alrighty. Let's chop our little bits and bobs. Just troubling in the old inventories. And then I want to make a sandstorm mask and go to the Brimstone Lake while this is all cooking up. Because generally speaking, at level 60, I would go to the Brimstone Lake and clear it out. And we do have a named bearer, which is kind of fun. Let's turn the gossamer into silk in our inventories. Look how fast it is on quick. It's already like a quick craft. There you go. It's faster than a speeding bullet. Let's put that in the tanning bench for now. Nice. Alright, people. We are getting somewhere here. And then the staff of the triumvirate, I'll just chuck it in here because we don't know where else to put it. Okay, so if we're going to go to the Brimstone Lake, I'm going to want to repair my star metal Brendo pickaxe. Oh. Are you not making... Okay, you're the wrong dude. Sorry, friend. There we go. So let's repair all our tools. There we go. Repair our sickle. And anything that needs repairing. I need to relearn stuff, apparently. Star metal tools. Star. Where's the skinny knife? Is it butcher or something? Need to learn the master butcher. There we go. Now I should be able to repair stuff. I don't know how, somehow I've unlearned things. I don't know how it's happened, but apparently it has. Alright. I don't need a cleaver because I've got this epic one, legendary one. So we'll just leave this guy behind. Are we good? I think we are. Let's use these fire spark arrows. We may as well. We got them in a bench, in a NPC camp. And do you know what? I swear, I remember them adding fire spark arrows, which are named after fire spark. And I don't think I ever ended up using them for some reason. I don't know if I thought of a reason to use them. So maybe we'll use those. All right, people, let's go. So I need a bit of steel. And I need my armourer to make me a sandstorm mask. Okay, let's learn it. And this will help us to survive in the Brimstone Lake, which Shattered Springs, which is an AoE noxious gas. There we go. There's a bunch of legendary helmets that you can wear that will do the same job but have better durability, and I'll talk about those. I mean, you can get some from the Unnamed City. There's one I think from the summoning place you can get, possibly, or certainly a Dafari one. Okay, so I need you to make me a mask, friend. The Godbreaker helmet, I think does the same thing. I need to make light padding. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Okay. There's no room at the inn. Okay. Not a bad idea to have a spare one of these, or at least the materials for it. So if you're going to die where we're going, then you might want to spare one at home to kind of go get your stuff back. Because if you try and go into the Brimstone Lake without a sandstorm mask to collect your stuff, you can end up in a crazy death loop, which, do you know what I mean? You might enjoy, but it might tilt you or something. So generally speaking, I would put a weight reduction kit on all my kind of protective helmets because I just want to carry them around and not have to think about it. So I'm going to do the same here. You could put a durability kit on it because it doesn't have very much durability at all. If you're going to be in a long fight, then this might be a problem. What does this do? This is just night vision. So yeah, I'm going to put a weight reduction kit on it so I can carry it around if I want to, and it'll weigh very, very little. So there you go. Now it weighs 1.2. There you go. I would do the same with any kind of cold protection helmets too. The nice one Father Set gives you. Brimstone Lake is good for exfoliating. It is, definitely. Dimios, thank you for the follow. Hello, Taft. Best make more crafting stations to run in parallel. So long. Oh, you weren't saying goodbye? Yeah, that's why we have loads of smelters. Yep. I have crafting speed on super fast here. Thank you for the advice. Have you ever seen Mummy Returns? Yeah, I think so. I think I saw both the Mummy movies. I don't know if there's any more. Yep. All right. Okay, so I got my helmet, which is hidden if I don't need to. I've got my pickaxe. I will take my horse, who's all prepped and ready, and I'll take my named bearer, who's going to be doing all the fighting for me. I can leave this helmet behind. Let's make sure he's got plenty of snacks. Let's give him some pork so that he gets a damage buff, and a black lotus potion for another damage buff. He gets 25% damage buff from his pork rinds, which he'll just help himself to when he put it in his inventory. And then the black lotus potion will give him 15% damage buff. He's a named bearer. He hits like a wet noodle, but he's in, you know, he has a very, very, very good weapon, which we got from a legendary chest. He has a strength buffing a little bit from his chest piece, which we picked up from an unnamed city mini boss because they have a chance to drop their armor. And this is like health buffing armor we picked up from Mans of the Dead. This is the horned helmet, which the Red Mother drops, which just has a lot of armor value, 300. Okay, you can come with me, sir. Okay. Alright, what am I going to do with my helmet? I may as well take the helmet with me. It doesn't matter. Maduro can come with us. Shall I do... I want to change yours. Once we've gotten our, like, epic gear, I'm going to change this comparison, which is the most recent Twitch drop. Okay, let's go to the Brimstone Lake, which is over here on the map. You can teleport there if you want to. There is a teleporting obelisk there. You can use a map room. We're just going to ride. We haven't got a map room. Sweet. I do have a skinning knife. I'm just going to skin things now. While I have Beast of Burden, I don't mind like skinning all the things. Generally, otherwise, I just don't want to pick stuff up because I don't generally have a lot of points in expertise, which gives you encumbrance. All right, off we go. Mech Moses did nothing wrong. Okay, let's go get some brimstone. So we went to Sinner's Refuge at the end of last episode, which is a great place to get brimstone, like very early in the game, your first brimstone, because they're very kind of weak-ish. Not as weak as they used to be, but the Thralls are exiles, so they're quite a weak faction. And there's other caves around the map that have brimstone in them. Just look for the big sort of yellow rocks or orange rocks. And also around the Black Galleon, kind of this sort of area over here, there is a bit of brimstone, which we've shown in this series as well. But the Brimstone Lake is really the best place to get the most brimstone on the Exiled Lands. And once you hit kind of level 60 and you've got kind of a good fighter who's really well armoured, you can just go around there and just fill your pockets. Respec, give yourself Beast of Burden so you can move at full speed. Otherwise you're kind of vulnerable and can kind of get died. There you go. I want his armor because of the Silent Legion piece, or So what are you all up to today? How are you doing? Are you excited about the dev stream on the 16th? If you didn't know, chapter 3 dev stream is going to be on the 16th, and so far they've launched the beta on the same day as the dev stream for chapter 3 for each chapter. So get your games emptied. Make some space if you want to play on it. Oh, you want Metka Moses armor, do you? I don't remember what he wears, actually. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. Chapter 3 will bring PvE sieges to the game. So kind of like PvP mechanics for us PvE friendos. Which is, I really like that, to be honest. I think any more PvE content they can add to the game, it's got to be good for like the main player base. Obviously lots of people love PvP, but there's a lot of people who just don't ever do it, and it's not for them. I'm one of those people. I did try it, but it just, I don't know, didn't appeal really. I like to collect stuff, you know. Did I bring my fighter with me? Bugger. Yes. Oh, I did. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I thought he wasn't following for a second. Yes, excited. So excited for the live stream. Yeah, me too. Farming Separee for crafting thralls. Nice. These days, Metka Moses only wears a helmet. That's very true. Yes, he has since lost some armor and other things. That is true. Headpiece looks very similar to Thulza's Doom armor in his palace, I see. It should be fun. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. More PvE stuff, please. Absolutely. I think anything that makes the world feel more lived in is really good, you know. I haven't seen anything recently about events being a problem. I think they made it so that they were like a once a day kind of thing. Or once every 24 hours. Are you still having problems? Are you still having crashes? Let me know. What is the search? Have you seen an event recently? Have they just stopped them altogether? These are my questions. Brought the horse. Forgot the thrall. I didn't forget the thrall. I just thought I did. But I could easily have forgotten him. Yeah. Let's ride through this place. We could fight a couple of skeletons while we're here. Get some XP for Pella. And they're really, really good for getting alchemical ingredients from nowadays. They used to be just like a bit of steel. Maybe like... Oh, maybe like a tool or something. But now they drop loads of lotus leaves. Lotus flowers, I guess. And some like grey lotus, like powder and things like that. Excellent. There we go. So, I guess we'll just take all this. Can I access that? Ooh, gold dust. There you go. Bit of compost. Lovely. Do 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 do. All right. Let's go. Saw an event. I had an event yesterday just north of Amsterdam. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And you're not having crash loops, I assume? You saw 2 events, they worked well. Good. Problem is, how do you know there's an event? You just go to an area and then it starts. That's it, isn't it? Hopeful for chapter 3, the only thing that lowers my expectations is PVC, there's no building damage. Sieges without description. Not sure what to make of that. I think it'll be the same for everybody. I don't think it's going to be different for everybody. I wouldn't worry about it. It'll be in the plan. We could fight the brute on our way through. It would seem rude to ignore him. He's just there, bored, waiting to be walloped. Hello, sir. Come on, matey. I'm so glad we got a named bearer. I just really like having the choice to have somebody with loads of inventory space that can also like carry a truncheon if necessary. Because I know there's a bunch of animals that have loads of inventory space too. And we'll put him in the very best strength buffing gear, and he will follow me around while I just murderfy all the things. That's the plan in life generally. What is happening? There we go. Okay, we got the gauntlets of the brute, which is stamina buffing. Yeah, stamina buffing. Lance cores. I don't want lance cores. Has anybody used lances? It's a bit like all the... I'm going to leave the repair kit out. Like, I don't know. I don't want it. I'm not going to use it. No. However, if you would explain why it's where there's a lag on the server, follows and mobs do not respond like normal. I mean, isn't that kind of a recurring issue that we have with lag? Let's drink some water. I will eat some salted exquisite meat. That'll give me an agility buff. So I'll do more damage. No crash shoots by the darkness from the event persist in that area until server restarted. Okay. I mean, Baywatch and Sipter waiting to buy my first battle pass. We want to buy the new battle pass. Tomorrow. I mean, it won't be a new chapter tomorrow. There's a spot by the galleon that an event can spawn at. So I can wander over the next few days, check and see if one's popping up. It's getting crashing. Is that the one? I want to say the word sanctuary. Is that the one with like the big eggs? Is that returned? Yeah, it won't be till December. The new like battle pass won't be here until the actual release of chapter 3. Wow, my brain's gone sleepy. Yes, the beta will be out for a bit before that, and then the new chapter will launch with a battle pass generally. Same one that could spawn across the ice bridge. Oh, Sacrifice Interrupted was the ice bridge one, wasn't it? That was the one with the big, gross creature. I mean, that's kind of a bit generic comment, isn't it? So, here we are at the Brimstone Lake. We're going to bring our thrall and our horse with us. Something my frames have gone really high. Okay, so he's got his weapon. He's got some food. He's going to be okay. I'm going to give him some heals just to kind of like... He can have a little sip on. He gets damaged. Because I have the Better Thrall mod. And if I give him potions, he will just help himself and drink them. Without me having to right-click. Here you go. You can take these things. And my job is going to be to run around and just harvest a bunch of brimstone. I need to make sure I put my sandstorm mask on. I can show you actually what happens if you don't have it on, just initially. And then we'll put it on. You see there's little rock noses under the surface. Hello, sir. Let's fight you. Thanks for that. Appreciate you. There we go. You can harvest rock noses. And whichever area they're in, they should drop the loot from the surrounding area. So it's quite worth it, especially in this area here. So we should take damage from the gas. And if we stay in here, then it should stack up. We have a sip of water while that happens. There you go. 2 stacks. And you can see my health ticking down, and it'll go up and up and up, so be careful because it will do quite a lot of damage to you. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to have heals on 2 spots of my hotbar. There you go. And I'm just going to hit these things. This is the brimstone here. Oh, hold on a second. I totally forgot to actually put my mask on. There you go. Here's your sandstorm breathing mask. I have mine hidden with fashionista mod, but this is what it looks like. It's incredibly stylish. All your friends will be jealous of you. Yeah. There you go. I'm going to hide mine just because, you know. There you go. I can get my little light out. And then the rock noses are going to rise up off the ground. And I'm going to let my thrall try and do most of the fighting. He's got like 7,000 health now. I'm going to avoid all the rock noses. See the moon flying. It gets me every time. Only because I got night on very quick. But it used to be that you could just hit these once and I would yeet about, just hitting them all once, and ignoring the rock noses. So it's like a little mini game. Try not to get hit by them. They do have some kind of poison attack, I believe. Yeah, these guys will... There you go. They'll spit poison and burst you down. So do be careful. Don't stay in front of their faces. It's quite a big place. We're going to try and get as much brimstone as we can. Try and get every single one. And then we probably won't need any more brimstone ever again for this playthrough. Yeah, it is nice that they increased the health of these things so that you get more brimstone from each node, because sometimes on a server there's a lot of competition for getting brimstone, and you can come here and it's just been cleared out, and then you come back again, it's been cleared out. So when you do visit, it's quite nice to just clear out the whole place and get a lot from it. I've got 2 times harvesting on this server, and I'm using a pickaxe with an advanced tool upgrade kit. So you can get a bit of an idea of how much yield I get from that. And if I hit these guys with my pick or a pickaxe, I will get bark as well, which you can use for your tanning, your tannery, which is going to be handy because you're going to be using the brimstone to make steel fire, and you need iron for that, and then for the steel fire you need brimstone and tar. So you need like all these things. I'm going to leave most of it because we've already got a load of bark, but I would generally like clear out the whole place. Brimstones one have the poison. They do, yes. I prefer the set mask over the sandstorm one. Yeah. I would say by level 60, I don't know, I would probably have some kind of other sandstorm mask. I don't know. Maybe the first time I come here I'd have this one. Okay, so that's one lake emptied. Can drop down to here, and there'll be more of the same situation. Even without a thrall, you could probably just run around and ignore these guys. But your thrall will be a useful distraction for them. The important thing for me is that I have Beast of Burden, so I can just run at full speed. Otherwise, I don't want to be like fighting these rock noses. I don't know. I like to do it as quickly as possible, really. If I keep moving, I shouldn't get hit. I shouldn't get sprayed on or anything. You can use the brimstone itself as like a shield. Just 2 hits to knock them down. I do have harvest resources twice as fast. I have maxed out expertise. And you can see my points. If you can pause that or whatever if you're watching late on YouTube. Or if you're watching live on YouTube, because you can actually pause on YouTube and rewind and stuff like that. So there is more over there. We're going to go through here. There is a boss here, which is that big lump. And he does have a chest next to him, even now, after they've moved chests from the world. Because this counts really as a dungeon, because it is a bit level locked. You can run in, and access the box, and get the weapon from it, which I did test the other day on foot. You just run in. As long as you have enough health, you can run in, access the box, and ignore him without any gas protection. But having a decent amount of HP is kind of handy. Just be quick on your feet. If you die, don't blame me. Do it, you know, proceed at your own risk. You know. But it is doable. There you go. Boss activated. Okay. Now the boss is somebody I would avoid until you have a very, very, very good thrall in very high armor, plenty of health. Because he has a huge AoE, and he will really just keep knocking you down, and you can die from him, you know, fairly easily, unless you're like in over 1,000 armor, you know. So I would avoid him. If you're going to fight him, I would suggest that you get your thrall to fight him. And that you keep your distance. Maybe use some arrows. Just pepper him with arrows. Ho, 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 ho. Look at that. He's going to do a special attack. He's fighting. Right, let's harvest this box. Okay. So we needed a legendary key. Oh, a skeleton key for that. Okay. So I can just get my thrall out of here, really. See, his health has gone down quite a lot already. How much health does that guy have? Look at that. That branch attack is like a nightmare. Look how much health he's taken. Right, let's go. Let's get our friend out. Run up here. The boss will lose interest. Rock noses will continue to follow, but they shouldn't be able to follow us up here. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. How much health he's lost? That is a lot. Gonna keep running. If your thrall gets into trouble, I generally recommend having your thrall on the shortest follow distance as possible. And then if you get into trouble, just run away so that they teleport to you. Just keep running. This guy will shoot out spikes from his flanks, which can really give you bleeds. Is there any more brimstone here? Let's get the brimstone. Those guys are... Let me just help him out. He keeps getting knocked over. Look at that. So some of that will be because he had stacks of poison. Look at that. 6 stack of poison. You're going to drink some... Oh, you just run out of heals. Okay. And food. I don't know if he's going to eat that, actually. Okay, we'll just go with potions. That is a great way to lose your thrall, have him run out of heals. Okay, he's good now. He can have a good old drink. Let's get the rest of these. It's got the thanks, but no thanks on the job you're applying for. I'm sorry to hear that. Hacking and whacking, yeah. I quite like the mini game of just trying to avoid everything here, really. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. These used to be like a yellowy colour, and then they made them black when they reworked the Brimstone Lake. I don't know how I feel about it, really. I mean, they were a lot easier to spot. I don't know why they're so dark, though. I kind of want to get these. As long as we don't aggro the boss, we should be okay.
Hello there.
He's a good guy. He's just going to go back to sleep now. Hello, DWI. Hello. Or do I? Hello, DJ. How are you? Remember they were yellow? Yeah, they were like yellow, weren't they? They had half as much health. At least half as much health. Yeah, I think if you had like harvest resource nodes twice as fast, you could just get them in one hit. I believe I think that was what it was. And they were like a yellowy colour. But I'm so glad they increased their HP, because when I come here to like loot this whole place, which I've always done, I want to have like enough for like ever, really. Yep. Aren't they still yellow under the water? I've probably... These guys are just dead. But yeah, these just used to be... Well, rock noses were reworked at the same time, weren't they? So these just all rock noses used to be the same. But they didn't look as kind of fancy as this. So it's not often you get to have a look like at these guys so closely. Okay, come on now. I was thinking of them like dogs or something. Rock chihuahuas or something. Rock puppies. I don't know. Yeah, maybe the ones under the water in the sea are actually yellow. That sounds about right. Certainly, like the brimstone that you find in the caves and things is yellow, isn't it? It's just chaos, isn't it? The horse is running away. I do like it here. Kind of cool. And Xuthal gets XP running around killing everything, so it's fine. Hopefully Pella levels well in vitality. And then we will increase his... We will, like, re-roll his perks if we need to make sure he gets the most out of that. I want him to be, like, super tanky. And we'll continue leveling our tier 3 as well. She's, like, 1 away from level 20. Tier 3 bearer. They can get a huge amount of health. But she did really badly in one of her perks, so she definitely needs to be re-rolled. She's got, like, 6,000 health instead of, like, a ridiculous amount. She might get a really good final perk. But either way, because she's got a -5 in one of her perks, it's just so unlucky. Yeah, definitely going to re-roll her. Always good to have a couple of carry friendos. Right, have I got everything? Did I miss a lake? Was that... Did I do all the things? Look at his health. Poor guy. It's because he has to drink his potions now, because he ran out of food. I think I got all the lakes. I'm going to say yes. Maybe. Don't think you can harvest those ones underwater. The ones in the jungle you can harvest. Yeah? If that's what you're talking about. Those are harvestable. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the rocks on the ground instead of the actual thingies. All right. We got a bit of brimstone now. Let's head back. So because I'm over encumbered, I'm not going to be able to ride the horse. I want you to drink some heals, my friend. There we go. Alright, you just keep drinking. We'll ride back. Horse is up to 20,000 health now. It's brilliant, isn't it? When the horses had terrible health, I just hated it. I want to be able to like run around and not worry about them. And they're quite nice to use as a meat shield. You know. Horses used to trotting alongside you, I know. I had somebody like really raging at me. Honestly, some people really rage in YouTube comments. And I'm like, are you okay? Do you need to like sit down? Are you okay? People say to me all the time that they're like screaming at me. And I had somebody come in the other day on the stream. I didn't like read their message properly, but we deleted it because it was in a different language. And they were like calling me an idiot because I was running along next to my horse. It's like, you're obviously not listening to what I'm saying, because I'm literally talking about that as well. Some people are so toxic. It's like, get a life, mate. Seriously. Watching a woman playing a game on the internet and raging at her because she's not doing something the way you want to. It's like, what is wrong with you? Seriously. Just enjoy yourself. Or don't. You know, whatever. Shut up. Yes. So, we're going to the sinkhole. We could ride through the unnamed city again. We're not over encumbered. We could fight the brute again if we wanted to. I guess it's like a free fragment, isn't it? Or an easy fragment because he's quick to fight. But you are playing it wrong. I know I'm the best. I know. It's like, it's okay to have a different opinion. It happens a lot as well. When I play like games I've never played before as well, you know, I get a lot of people like really like being seriously concerned that I haven't done things the right way. And I'm like, come on now, this is an adventure. I don't know. Like, let people fail, you know. Let people just have an adventure and enjoy themselves. And if you don't like that, then maybe watching streams isn't for you, you know. I don't know. Maybe like the control freaks or something, I don't know. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, I took a lot of damage. I took a lot of damage. Could you get the fudge away from me? Sir? Sir? Did you lose interest? There we go. Ooh, hello. Cute. So maybe the other guys will forget about us as well. Will you stop it? Alright, let's just pick them off one at a time. Like the little guys. Look at his health. Oh, he's gone up to 7,000. That's it, isn't it? It's because he's gone up to 7,000 health. I put some more heals on you. There we go. Same. We got the same thing. Got more gauntlets of the brute. So we'll pick up all these bits and bobs. You need some serious snacks, my friend. I remember saying to myself, I need to get him some food. And then, like before we left. And then I just didn't do it. It's one of those things, I guess. There you go. You keep drinking, buddy. Okay. Let's top you up. You'll just drink as we run. Oh no. Suddenly I'm over encumbered. That is the only thing about having my crafting speed on really fast. It kind of like affects my usual gameplay loop of starting to craft a bunch of heals before combat and having them take a while to, like, you know, craft up. If you have crafting speed on really fast, you just can't really do that as much. Okay. Sweet. Oh. I think he upset him saying he was just there to die. This thing makes me laugh when I compare the wonderful narration of your gameplay. Really? When it was sandbox gamers, there's no wrong way to play sandbox games. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know. Everybody's got their own play styles, haven't they? And their own preferences and, you know. I don't know. You either enjoy watching it or you don't, that's it, as far as I'm concerned. But you can't make people do what you want. I mean, maybe some people will like that, but I'm like, piss off. Seriously. I like the katana the guy drops. Blade of Seven Winds, pretty good one. You're talking about the one from the Red Mother. The brute doesn't drop the Blade of Seven Winds. He drops the predatory blade. And the gauntlets of the brute, the helm of the brute. What else does he drop? Yeah, you're thinking about the Red Mother, I think. Cavalry thralls would be awesome. Oh, yeah, horse mounted compared to when I say play. You see? I only guess some people like to watch it to get annoyed and then complain. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's it. I have to make sure I don't, like, I need to stop reading YouTube comments when I wake up in the morning because I'm like, ugh, shut up. But if people are really rude to me, I just ban them because, you know, I'm not there to be like someone's, you know, I don't know, brow beating person. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Blade of Winds has have too low damage. So there's two, aren't there? There's a Blade of Seven Winds, and then there's the other one, which I always forget, Masashi's Black Blade. One of them has 100% armor negation, but does lower damage, and the other one is like better damage, isn't it? I got... Oh, somebody hit their caps by mistake. I got a... Asverl. Sometimes the last days I could even make my own with Blacksmith, which is even better. DJ, I have to, like, really scrutinise that to work out what you're trying to say. Did you write it in haste? I try to give encouragement. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes people ask. It can be very helpful to have people know. Because sometimes I'm like, hey, what have you... I want to know what you guys, like, are experiencing, what kind of problems you're having, that kind of thing. It is incredibly helpful. And sometimes I'm like, oh, how do I do this again? Because I can't remember, and that kind of thing's helpful. But when people are literally trying to, like, direct you, that isn't fun, you know? So, a nice way to start the day unless you want to adrenaline hit rage. Yeah, exactly. It is funny, you know, fun fact, because I play Overwatch when I'm off stream. I actually am a better Overwatch player when someone says something rude to me, because suddenly my focus is better. And so my aim is better. I've noticed that. Because I play a lot of Anna, I have noticed that my aim, like, suddenly is a lot better when I'm pissed off. So it doesn't necessarily... It's not very good for my mental health, probably, but in terms of, you know, abilities. Start of the day, everyone has their own place. At the end of the day, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's it. You know. And there are things that I will be really OCD about. I'm sorry to use that term, like, loosely, even though, you know, in a light manner. But there'll be certain things that I'm really particular about. And there are the things that don't bother me, and you'll have things that bother you, and, you know, vice versa. And then, you know, and I think a lot of it is a Conan community. Some of us have been playing for a really, really long time, and we have our own opinions, and we think we know best, you know. But other people have had a different experience and may like things a different way, you know. Constructive rage, yeah, that's it. That's it. Definitely. There's a place for it, I suppose. Focus on the nice positive messages on YouTube as a toxic place and jumps to. Yeah, absolutely. There's some absolutely lovely people. Some of them are here, and some people write really nice things. But if people are, like, really rude, I just ban them. But I do have to see the message. If people say, like, really, really offensive things, it's just auto-modded, so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, it's one of those. Does that work here as well? You get more focus when we are rude to you. Oh no. If people are rude to me in Twitch, I just get pissed off. But yeah, there is also a lot more auto mod on Twitch as well, which you can set up. Yeah. I feel like I guess I can change it so there's like higher levels of moderation, automatic moderation on YouTube, maybe. Maybe that would be good. But it doesn't pick up tone. You know, when people like being little shits and stuff. You're like the Hulk, but with aiming, I am Starbird. That's it. I'm going to heal, like, so much. I'm going to, like, heal my team really well when you pee me off. Definitely. Yeah. Rather than kill people. I mean, maybe kill people. If I'm playing Kiriko, then I just kill loads of people. Butt spot, being a turd. That makes sense. In the army, I often did my best to piss off men in order to get them to do a course or exercise. That is a tactic, isn't it? I did have a family member... Or I have a family member who, when I was a kid, would kind of intentionally annoy me so that I would be stronger. Which worked, but... Yeah. I mean, that's it. And in an army situation, I mean, you know... You gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. Oh, that's it, Anna. Kill those puppies. Never know. Never know's like the evil, like, person on my shoulder. Do you know what I mean? Gives them extra boost. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, psychology is important, isn't it? I suppose. Right. We came back with even more brimstone. This poor fella. Can I give you some snacks, sir? I left you starving. Snack, snack, snack. You can have... Let's just give you something for now. Actually, let's take all first, and then we'll give you the snacks. There we go, buddy. You are welcome. All right. I've got so much brimstone, it's ridiculous. I could put that in a mining box, though, can't I? Nice. I love that. I don't know what I'd do without mods. What I do love is when a new survival game comes out with quality of life inbuilt into the game, personally. Anybody else? I like it when they're like, what do people generally use mods for in these games, you know? And they're like, let's just, you know, get rid of the need for a mod. Because there's always going to be people on consoles as well, particularly. But like, let's just build in quality of life. That's what I really like, people making survival games. There you go. Okay, crystal for glass. All right, people. Are we getting towards a position where we can make some benches, I wonder? Getting towards a position. What is that English? Okay, let's get some salt in here. We can use that for cooking later. And then I can put my bark in here. Sweet. Okay. We need insulated wood. A lot of it. Can I just try to pull it out of here? There we go. Dry wood. We've got loads of extra resin. It's nice to start off with some resin, but you will get resin as a byproduct as you dry the wood. As long as it's wood rather than sticks. Unless that's changed. I believe it's just the wood that gives the resin. Okay. So we're going to give this dry wood to our carpenter friendo. And some resin. And we're going to make some insulated wood for our benches. Okay, wonderful. Spare resin. I could use that to make some stone consolidate, maybe. We'll move this stone consolidant. I think we need to leave some of it, don't we? We need like a bit of stone consolidant for one of the benches, I believe. Let's put some of this with the stone. Turn it into hardened brick. I wonder how many thousands of times I've done this, chat. I haven't started the game thousands of times, but I don't know. 100? No, definitely not. But I did do full playthroughs so frequently before I started streaming and stuff. Probably not even 100, but a lot of times. Maybe 100? No, I don't know. Right, we want spare armor box. Put these gauntlets in there. And then we want to put our weapons in the box we created, which is over here. So we did pick up some Zabar knives from the box, and it's got this diseased thing. And I have to remind myself, because I have a bunch of new debuffs. Does anybody else forget to write the game name when they start to Google something? And they're like, I don't want that on my history. Diseased. Debuff that removes sated and hydrated, decreases stamina regeneration by a small amount, inflicts 0.5% of the target's maximum health per stack once every 10 seconds. Okay, so a lot of these are just PvP, player versus player kind of. Obviously, everyone knows what PvP stands for, but is only going to work against players. But the 0.5% of the target's maximum health per stack once every 10 seconds. Is still something useful, I suppose, in the game. So I do kind of collect daggers and just kind of use whatever I've got. The one that I really like is the gouging daggers, anything with gouging, because that's kind of a bit like bleed, but you can use it on the undead. It's not quite as good as bleed, but I really like that, because then if you get an enemy that is bleedable, a flesh creature, then you can apply gouging and bleed, which is really good. I love it. So they're kind of cool. All right. So we've got the wood crafting. That's going to be done pretty quickly. We need some steel reinforcements. So I need steel fire in here now. Can I just pull it in? I don't know if it's going to... No, let's just go grab it because it's in a crafting bench. Let's make some more. Reinforcements. There we go. We've got a few already made. We're going to need a bunch more than that. And then hardened brick is crafting. How are we doing for that? It's just prepping ready for our benches. It's going to take a while. We don't need all this iron, so I'm not in any hurry. And this is a server, so this will continue when I'm not online, which is nice. We need more what? Do I not have any more stone? Is that all the stone? It's going to be enough, isn't it? Yeah. All of that will be enough for our benches. Okay. Alright. So, do I need anything else? Should we just go and do some modification while we're waiting for all that to process? We could learn our benches. Blacksmith. This one, Grandmaster. So we need the Master Blacksmith. I'm going to have to ask for this. I don't know if... Presumably it's something that people have asked for before, but I really want it. So like in Ark, when you learn something, it gives you the option to say, yes, I'd like to learn all the previous recipes required to craft this. Because I find it, even people who've played for a long time, even though you know how this works, I find it really annoying. And I feel like for newer players, it's kind of like, it's just inconvenient. So I'm going to learn all these things. Let me learn Master Blacksmith. Black. Here we go. What else do I want? Okay, we're going to learn the smelter. We want the armourer as well and the tanner. So we're going to learn the tannery things. Tan. On console, I don't know if it's in there now, but we never used to be able to search for stuff, which was a pain in the butt. I hated that. Tannery. And then we want armourer. Andy, welcome back. Thank you for 9 months. Twitch baby. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Evening to you. Let's learn all these things. Grandmaster armourer. There you go. Lovely. So now we can look at what we need for each of the recipes. Crafting station, smithing. So I'm going to be making the garrison, either garrison or precision benches. Those are the 2 words you're looking for, really. We're going to make the casting bench. We could do that already, actually. I'm going to make the garrison armourer bench, the garrison blacksmith bench, and then I'm going to make the heat efficient furnace, the precision tannery, and anything else I've missed. Is that it? And then alchemy, I'm going to make the precision alchemist bench and the precision fireball cauldron. And these are going to use the fewer materials to craft the items that we want once we're using the crafting benches. There are other ones that are like trade versions for the alchemy and the tannery, and you can do them in bigger quantities and things like that, but it's not as efficient. The precision, the idea of it is that you lose fewer kind of things with, how do I say? There's fewer failed attempts at crafting, I guess, is the idea of it. Oh, yes. So yeah, let's just wait for the mats to be cooked. Where should we go, people? We could do... we could go to the galleon. We could do another round at the unnamed city. Where should we go? Warmaker. We're not going to do that until we've got our material for our we're not going to do that till we've got our gear, level 60 gear. Still can't search on the console, yeah. That's a pain in the butt, definitely. Did say something about demonic. Thought we could on the last tab of learning. What, here? On console? You mean here? Is that there? Can you type on console? Can you? You tell me. It's been a while since I played on console. Mounds of the Dead. Have to check. I'm not sure. Okay, we got someone suggesting mounds. We could do mounds, definitely. Should we go and get ourselves some fighters? Because we've got some stuff crafting already. Any other, like, requests? Get some friends. Yes, quotation marks. Yeah. Mounds. Okay. Agreed, people? Any other suggestions, requests? New Azagarth. I assume that's what you mean. Low level purge. No, we're not going to do a purge tonight. We're going to do a proper purge episode. It's all about level 60 benches today. Sunken City. So level 60 dungeons. I'm waiting till I'm geared up. We're currently in 600 armor right now. Never remember the name. Yeah, New Azagarth. Should be able to plug any USB keyboard into a console and type. I do that all the time on PS4. Yeah, I mean... yeah, maybe. What do you mean you don't play vicariously through... what do you mean you don't play vicariously through content creators? I'm confused. Blackblood tools. We could do the Blackblood tools. Hello, Beagle. How are you doing? Annie B. Hater, you too. More thralls. What do you need? I mean, we're right at the kind of... we've just hit level 60 level. So I don't want to do any level 60... what do you want to call them? Blackblood tools wouldn't be a bad idea right now. Because normally, in the old days, I would get the Blackblood tools before we did all this stuff. Because they used to be the best. We could do mounds. Okay, 1 for mounds, 2 for Blackblood tools. Caves up north. Type in the chat. Have you say, people? What should we do? We're just waiting for all this stuff to craft up. 2. Okay. Okay, that's decisive enough for me. All right then. So we don't really need any warming items. We have this like fiery hot bread. We do also have this Legacy of the Nordheimer's helmet. If you're going to go do the caves, this is where we're going. Up here. One of these, there's like 3 caves up in this area. One of them is where you get the Blackblood tools. The other 2 you get some useful items. Recipes for arrows, you can get an axe. Just generally kind of good stuff. A bow and some hollow bone arrows and whatnot. And certainly Blackblood as well, which is kind of handy if you're going to do sorcery. I would suggest take, at the very, very least, heavy armour that you can craft like before level 60. Take something warming with you, maybe. Maybe take a bit of fiery hot bread or anything with spices in it that you've just picked up. Maybe some alcohol or something like that. But definitely take a one-handed weapon and a torch. So let's get something to use. We got a bunch of legendaries. I might take the Dueling Blade of the Hawk. Here we go. This is where we dumped everything. Oh... yes, a one-handed weapon. Let's just use a strength weapon, because we're not going to be... we could do... we could do an axe. Let's do this strangely familiar axe. I don't have any points in strength. But that's fine. And I've got a torch. Maybe a better torch. We got a bunch of torches. Okay. He's fine. He needs a lot of food, though, really. Let's get him a bunch of snacks. Ideally, like steaks. To increase his chance of leveling in vitality. There we go. And then some healing potions for him as well. Doo-doo. I'm still spec'd for Beast of Burden, but I should be okay because I got like a decent amount of health and agility and whatnot. I could respec for strength if I wanted to. I could also use a short sword, which is an agility weapon. I could make a star metal short sword. Shall we do that, people? Maybe. We got so much star metal. What am I doing now? Knowledge. There's also star metal mace as well, but that's a strength weapon. Let's go with a short sword. This guy here. The only thing is... Now, I do have weapon handles already before I've got my benches. Let's learn the epic weapons. Okay, I've got to learn warrior. Learn those. Learn the short sword. Can I make it here? No. I need the master bench, don't I? Okay, we're just going to stick with our legendary weapon in that case. Yeah, I'm just going to use the familiar axe. Why not? All right, people. Are we good? Where's our horsey? Let's take all that stuff off you, friend. 20,000 health. That's nice, isn't it? He's fine. And then I've got a box for mining. Can I put stuff in here? And then skins we can strip. I wish they'd fix this. It's kind of a pain in the butt, isn't it? Then we need somewhere for our wood. And somewhere for stone. Got so much brimstone, it's ridiculous. I've got a bow. I don't need to carry this wood around with me. Are we good now? Got loads of berries and things. Okay. I don't need compost with me. Someone will be screaming at the stream. Put the compost in the bin! You don't need compost, woman! Oh, you were blithering at it. Even my nephew could tell you that you didn't need to take compost to the Blackblood caves. No? Freaking lunatics. So many people on the internet. Anyway, not you guys, obviously. You're all, like, special and normal people. Familiar axe is beautiful. I like it because, well, I have a love-hate relationship with it because it looks like a festering one, and that's like my favourite. Short swords are pretty good. They're all right. Yeah, they've changed it a bit for chapter 2, in that you can change direction while you're attacking now. But I'm just going to use this axe because I just don't care. And we're like on the cusp of making all our good stuff. So Horsey is with us. Pella is with us. What are we going to do? We're going to ride up. We're going to go through the little path to the north, and then we're going to go over here. There we go. Horsey! Off we go. Screw you all! Nice. So Pella's going to do most of the modification. Yeah, let's go up through the savannah, go through our little cut through. No, I'm a lunatic, you have that right. Special and normal. Yes, you're both special and normal to me, chat. That's it. Factual. Don't carry compost everywhere, dang it, we're doing it wrong. Yeah, some of you are like burden people. So some of you are like super efficient and like, I don't want to carry anything I don't need. I don't need that one like torch in my inventory. I won't use it. You know, this is bad. Some of you are like, I pick up everything, I carry everything just in case I need it, like Hermione with an, what is it called? An extension charm on a bag or whatever it is. Yes, I'm a bit of both of those things, I suppose. Shall we modify this guy? I'm addicted to collecting skeleton keys. Hate this. I hate fighting the croc, honestly. Where's my friend? There he is. Get your weapon out, bud. Stop it! Stop rotating! Bum bum bum. Ooh. Ba-dum. Do 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 do. Oh, he's in the ground. You see it. Can I get you, Hissy McGee? That word was hissy with an H, by the way. I love this weapon. I need some more Vector Corbins. It's basically gotten me through to level 60, hasn't it? As soon as we got it, I've got so much time out of it. What is it? It's still got 1400 durability. I'm just going to do this by myself, Pella. You don't you trouble yourself or anything. Stay there, bud. Don't be troubled. It's so crazy I can do this much damage. Spect for like harvesting. Isn't that funny? Just the way it is these days. Okay. Everybody's fine. Nice. Some volatile glands and some ichor. Lovely. How am I doing for aloe? Ooh, I could do with a bit more. Let's grab a bit while we're in this aloe section. There's also some goop in this water. And a bit of iron. There's a bit of goop over here if you need it for your torches. You can also use it to make glowing essence or whatever. And that'll help you make witch fire. So that's kind of handy. You need that for sorcery as well. As well as making amazing torches. Bum bum. Doo doo. This is a good little like hotspot for aloe harvesting. There you go. That's fine. Right, everybody, let's go to the north. Bum bum. I haven't tried that biker. I haven't ever used the deposit option from the bearers. Do you use it? Are you saying fighting him is a crock of feces? Yes, obviously, that's what I was saying. Obviously. Thank you for paying attention. Clearly. I don't think I'll need 4 of each type of torch, but if I don't carry them with me, then I probably will. I think that's fair. I like to be prepared so that when I kind of set off on a day's journey, as I would normally in this game, that I'm like, I have the things I need, you know? So, yeah. That's it. And if it doesn't weigh anything, I'll carry 20 of it. You know, it's just the way it is, people. Yeah, let's just ride straight through here. So we could also like do another loot of elephants while we're here. If you have a lot of thralls and you want to kit them all out in heavy armor, you need a lot of elephant hide. I don't want to do that right now because it'll take time and I'm just too impatient. So we're just going to ride oop north. The croc is a croc. Conan music is always right. I love the Conan music. So good. Such a large part of why I love this game. Use goop to make witchfire. Yeah, you use the glowing goop to make the goop. What is it called? Glowing essence. And then you use glowing essence to make witchfire. But you can get glowing essence from like looting NPC camps or NPCs' inventories. And you can also get witchfire from harvesting the glowing white, WIGHT skeletons. So you don't really need to make it from glowing goop, but you can do on the Exiled Lands. Apparently the recipe is only on the Exiled Lands. Did I remember that correctly? It's not on Sipta, if I remember correctly. No flying elephants today. Such a disappointment. No flying giant dinos. Yeah, that's true. Dun-dun. Oh, you had to find the witchfire. You can find witchfire as well. Should we get a bit of pork while we're spec'd for encumbrance? And there's a piggy always right here on our path. It's kind of handy. Hi, buddy. Thank you for that. So we're going to use this reliable butcher cleaver, which we looted. There we go. Now we've got plenty of pork for a few days. This guy likes to snack. He's like, excuse me, I heard that. Please don't judge me. Alright. So we're going to go to the back caves. Probably going to go across the dam, I think. Doo-doo. If I don't lose my bearings. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Da-dum. Doo-doo-doo. 7,000 XP. Gotta go that way, right? This is where we're going over here. Ba-dum, ba-dum, doo-doo-doo-doo. You could also teleport to the Brimstone, what is it called? The Bridge of the Betrayer obelisk. And then ride along. The only thing about that is it does get very, very cold. So swimming across the dam is probably like the least cold version of that. Let's have a quick trip. Is this Freya's? Forget. It is Freya's, isn't it? Freya's place. There's a 100% spawn named archer there. Listen, Turd Wallet. I don't think we're going to thrall her, so I guess we'll just murderfy her. And we'll get a heart of a Nordheimer from her. Pokey people we don't like. This can be, what is it called? Wait, am I getting a berry? So this is a blacksmith spawn up here. If you're looking for a blacksmith, a named blacksmith, you can get one from that bench there. Along with a bunch of other places. Is that hearty? Lasting Feast! I love that. Brilliant. Lasting Feast is the encumbrance buffing food. This is a nice drop as well. I'm not going to keep it probably. But it buffs stamina and it is beautiful. Like the nut, look at it. It's so beautiful. Veneer armour. Very nice. There you go. Look at the sky around here. This is why I kind of want to build up north next time. Next playthrough. So I want her to... Can you die over here so I can get your heart? Oh my, look at that. I'm just clicking on the floor just to kind of manage where the fight is. Who's she shooting over there? You've seen something. Oh, there's a wolf. Oh, the white wolf. I may have forgotten about you. Okay, so we can get her armour if we want it. But the heart of the Nordheimer is what I want to keep. And the snacks, I guess. Let's harvest this fella as well. Okay. It's so beautiful. Look at it. It's stunning. Okay, to the bat caves. Sir, could you... We're stuck.
Do it so.
Oh my god. I missed the warning that listening can make one forget to have something on the stove. Oh no. Do be careful, people. Always pork your thralls, Anna. Yes. I think, is there like a command for that? Wait. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Have an outpost just above a house. Yeah, it's beautiful here. Thank you, DJ. And Sir Patrick Stewart, obviously. Okay, everybody's suddenly typing pork. We do have more merch with that written on it. I like Freya. Yeah. Pig was so surprised to see you, I know. Oh, we're hungry apparently. Do we have any snacks? Okay. So... Ooh, look at that riding. Amaze balls. Do. Okay. Coming up to the right area. There we go. I see the caves. Okay. Excuse me. If I go in anyone else like this? If I go in a different on a different route than I usually do, I get like discombobulated. Does anybody else? I'm like, yeah, Yeah, here we go, people. Do I normally come to this one first? I normally go over there, right? Yeah, I'm like in slightly wrong. I want to go do them in the right order for myself, my brain. Da 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 dun. Do do do. Bum ba dum bum. Here we go. Bum ba dum bum bum. All right, this is it, isn't it? Yeah. So here exactly is where I'm starting on this path here. Can you see where it is? It's H10. There you go. H10. I'm going to ride up this path, and there are 3 caves up here that I want to visit with interesting, useful loot. The first one we're going to go to is where you can get the Black Blood tools, which are a legendary tool. The thing that's valuable about them, they have the same yield as obsidian tools. But if you want to use an oil of bounty on the tool, you will get, what is it, 8.5 minutes? Whereas with the obsidian tools, you get way less. I do have a video about it on my YouTube channel. But if you want the absolute biggest yield from harvesting with a tool in this game, then the Black Blood tools are it with an oil of bounty. There you go. We're going to take our thrall. I do suggest you put down a bedroll, especially if you're not in epic gear. We only have 520 armor. Okay, not very much. Do I have any armor buffing foods? No. I don't have any hearty feast, I don't think. So let's get prepared. Do I have any skins on us? Wait, I need a couple of twigs. Am I gonna, maybe I'm just not gonna put down a bedroll. If you're gonna put down a bedroll, you can actually place it all the way, I think, up to here. Turn off build everything. And where's my little repair friend? There you go. All the way up to here, you can like build. So you can put your bedroll down here if you want to. I suggest you do it like just down here, so it's out of the way of the bats or harpies or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, just so you know, like you can place a bedroll right up here, so it's not too bad. So you can see we're cold, and we haven't used any heat protection to get to this location, have we? We didn't even have to ride across sail across the dam, go across the dam. What am I trying to say? Usually when I come here, because it can take a few visits to get all the tools that you need, because there are like 4 Blackblood tools. Normally I would teleport to the obelisk here, and I would ride along this coast, and then I'd have to kind of speed a little bit along this section because it does get very, very cold. Alternatively, you can cross over. You can cross over the bridge on the horse. Again, you need the horse to get across without any cold protection. But you can just run across it with the horse, and you'll get across before you die, as long as you have enough HP. And then you can always swim across here. But if I come from this obelisk, then usually I run along here. There you go. Sweet. Yes, and this cave is one of the main reasons I got into using axes and just one-handed weapons, because you need a torch. Okay. Less so maybe now than in the past. I do basically nothing with my... Wow, we were extremely cold for a second. Is it because of my torch? Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I can use my hammer. We do have our helmet if we need some extra cold protection. But I'm not normally extremely cold here. Yeah, I think it was it the torch? Yeah, the torch is lowering my temperature. Yeah, so the regular torches generally make you a bit warmer, and these make you a little bit cooler. So that's something to think about. We'll get the free snacks. Ah, there was actually a warming food in there. Spiced pork. That's kind of handy. And if I harvest you... Hollow bone arrows. Okay. Alright. So maybe I won't use my torch. I don't have the mats to make a basic torch. I'll show you how dark it is. So what I could do, just because I haven't brought a normal torch, is I could put my, like, warmth helmet on. We'll see if I get to be extremely cold. Hi, buddy. Kind of wish I had a one-handed short sword, because my axe does nothing, really, to these guys. Look at that. It's so dark. And this is actually with Chapter 2... Chapter 1, Age of War darkness, you know? Which means that it's slightly easier to see in the dark. There we go. We're just kind of support creatures here. We'll harvest people on the way out. So you want to run in here, and when you get to this, like, divide, you go down, and there's a boss there, a 3-skull boss. He will hit hard. He has a big AoE. We're extremely cold. Okay, I'm going to wear my warmth helmet. There you go. Just so you can see what's happening. It is quite scary if you're not in, like, epic gear, which we're not. And he'll keep knocking you down, which is kind of annoying. I don't have any points in strength. But he's the guy we've come to midify. It's kind of annoying, honestly, just getting knocked over. It's like the bat from the Unnamed City, really. Right, I think you'll forgive me if you can't see for a moment. Can I just kill you in the dark? There we go. Let's heal up. I thought my horse was the bat for a second. See how our buddy's doing. He's winning the fight. So we do have some arrows, but you're not going to be able to see, that's the only thing. So just add a bit of damage. Our Thrall has a very high damage weapon, otherwise he wouldn't do much. Ba-bum. There we go. Sweet. Okay. We got our first tool. I would say you always get a tool at least. Sometimes you can get 2 tools. But there's a hatchet, a pick, a sickle, and a knife, a skinning knife. So if you want to use the Oils of Bounty on these, then I suggest you don't use them at all now. You can just use an advanced tool upgrade kit if you want, but it does the same yield as the obsidian tools. So, you know. And then make sure you harvest these guys. Because you get skeleton key and demon blood. Why am I not getting black blood? But, is it the other guys from the other caves? But, a word of warning. You can get lost in these caves. I am really scared of, like, how do I say? Mazes and things like that. Squash like a bug, yes. So this is where we usually fight him. This is where we usually fight, down here. If you come down here, I suggest you just stand at the back. Get your Thrall aggroed, and then you can stand here. You can throw in some, like, arrows and things like that. Let me give you some healing potions, my friend. Oh my god, look how much meat I got. Bum, bum. We've already got plenty of feathers. Take the pork back. He's still buffed. He's still buffed. See the guy up there. So, yeah, you can also get feathers from these as well. How many feathers you get? That's crazy. So you can harvest feathers from those if you're doing a bow build. And then, yeah, you can go up here, but I'm, like, scared of it because I hate getting lost. Anybody else have a bit of a phobia of these caves? In terms of, like, yeeting around and getting lost in them. Yeah. I don't like it. Yeah. You could probably climb around. Enjoy yourself. don't want to do it. I'm just going to show you where to get the tools. So this is the only bat, the bat that we just fought, the big boss, the 3 skull. He's the only one that drops the blackbird tools. You just want to kill him every 15 minutes when he respawns. If you're on single player, if you load out of the area and load back in again, he should probably respawn. But there are 2 more caves, because there's 3 caves altogether. And you can get some interesting stuff. So let's have a look. Let's grab... I'm not getting black blood because I'm using a cleaver, am I? Is it just because I'm harvesting the wrong people? The other guys, I guess. Is it because I'm not using the right tool? How does he have so much inventory? I don't know. He's got pockets. Headed that way now. Is the cleaver I'm using. I think I usually use a hatchet, to be honest. I guess we'll use our pickaxe on the next one. See if the pickaxe works. Okay, so let's keep going. So this is where the first cave is. Obviously, once we've discovered it, we'll see where it is. So usually, I don't do the second cave first because we're going to come back this way and fight him a second time. So there's a second cave. You see that bit of light there? There's a second cave there. We're going to run past it. We're going to get that one on the way back. I'll show you the cave, like, markings. I feel like such a pleb using this axe without any points in strength. Sneaky indeed. Make sure you watch out for the green wall. Because, yeah. So, yeah, the second cave is just down this little slope here. We can access it from either side. We're going to get that one on the way back. This is just the way I always go. Sneaky indeed. These little rams are super annoying. So you can either go down the slope, or you can just yeet off the edge of a cliff, if you're a complete lunatic. I'll leave it to your own conclusion. Which is where having a bedroll down kind of comes in handy. So here's the third cave. These guys are... the attacking is so annoying from them. If you're very quick to kill the bosses, you can put down like a little campfire, cook some food or something in between. Listen, you fudges. I don't have any heals on me. Can I just move some stuff? One sec. Just craft some aloe. The horse. Look at him. He's like, get off me. I never did nothing to you. He's trying to run away. Look at this. Look at them. They're so annoying. It's really nice to have a hyper armor on your weapon so that when you're in your attack they don't interrupt you because they're so annoying. There you go. Okay, let's use our pick. Feathers. Feathers. Pharaoh flesh. That's from the stone. Demon blood. Am I only going to get it specifically from a pick? From a pig? I don't remember having it to be so specific in the past. I could use the hatchet. Should we try the hatchet? And now, this is a legendary. It's not repairable. So, in its own way, it's kind of sacrilege to use it without any buffing items. But I'm not going to use it. I'm just doing this for, like, the purposes of this situation. You know what I mean? So it's not going to... I'm not going to get any black blood unless I use a pick. And that's the only thing. I don't remember that being a thing. Black blood only comes from the boss mobs. Black blood is only from the bosses. Look how dark it is. I've spent so many times like looting these caves. So I forget. Is this the one with the active violence? I think it might be. I don't remember. Which is an axe. Used to be one of my favourite early game axes, just because I could get it from these caves. I need to drink some water, I realised, before someone's like, oh my god, she needs to drink. Ba-da-dum. Fiery hot soup. Bum, bum. So what we'll do for science is we'll spawn in a tool to see if we can get black blood. I just look, it's so dark. Let's spawn in like the best thing we possibly can. Let's do an obsidian pick. Why not? Which you need from you need to go to the volcano for that. But I'm just testing it. Demon blood. So is this the one with multiple people? Yeah. Okay, so we've got a boss in the middle and we've got various enemies around us. There can be a one skull bat as well, or harpy or whatever they are. They're not really bats, are they? So yeah, do be really careful. Maybe try and deal with all the the other ones first. It's just generally a good advice to focus on the other guys. Could you get me out of the way, you fudge? There you go. Deal with all the the lesser creatures first, and try and fight the boss by yourself. Or by himself, I guess. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Listen, let me get my animation started. There we go. Hollowbone arrows, demon blood, hollowbone arrows. Try and get that guy. I'm gonna get my thrall to back up. We did too good a job. So many feathers down here. Okay, we on the boss now. Here we're on the boss. Okay. There's another guy. Is there another guy? No? Ah. He's got a legendary chest that you don't need to use a key for. What is that about? That is Baltier's lodestone. Bum, 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 bum. What is that about, people? A bit like the silver mine. I haven't been here actually for ages. Just mainly because the Blackblood tools just aren't all that anymore, because they're legendaries, and legendaries are no longer permanent. What did I just discover? This. There we go. Okay. So, let me get my keys out of my inventory, just to kind of prove it. There's a bat up there. So there's a chest here I don't need a key to open, and you get Baltier's lodestone. That is fantastic. So not only is this a very good hammer, compare it to mine, 66 and 49 unmodded, 68 and 47 unmodded. So not only is it great, it's a strength hammer though. It has a huge durability. It weighs nothing, a bit like Baltier's razor, which is my favourite agility two-handed sword. But it also has concussive as its perk. So if you don't have any points in strength, like we don't, because we're doing an agility build, then you can knock out enemies with this, and it's very good fun. So that is fantastic. The fact that you don't need a key. So we've learnt specialist ammunition, which gives us recipes for special arrows. We've got a what is it called? Fragment of power, and we've got a skeleton key. Now let's harvest him. I'm going to hit him once. I got black blood. Let's hit him once with this. I got black blood with a pickaxe. Okay, so I didn't need just a pick. I don't need this obsidian pick. The pickaxe works. There we go. Okay, sweet. Ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. So maybe it's just him. Maybe the first boss doesn't give you black blood. I'm just wondering about that. I feel like I want to test the next boss that we fight with like some other kind of tool. Da-da-da. Because generally speaking, blood doesn't require a pick to get the most out of it. Bones are usually the thing you use a pick to get the most of. There you go. So Lockstone Cave and then Bit Yakin Seal. And we're going to go up to this cave up here, which is in the middle. And you'll see why, because it's kind of on the way. Because if you're rotating between these, trying to get all the tools, it's just kind of more efficient that way. That's it. And of course I'm running without being on the horse, because I just like to do that. It's my own life. In case you ask. It's a good hammer. It is a good hammer, yeah. What level is Pella? What is he up to? He's to level 14 now. There you go. You told them. You can harvest those goats and you'll get you can get horns for your armor if you want to, but honestly we're fine. And we've been picking up horns from like what do you call it? NPC camps and stuff as well. So there you go, there's the second cave. So we're making our way back to the first cave over here. It just makes sense to go to this one next. So this is just why I do things in this order. Bum bum. Do do do. If you want to use a hammer in these caves, there is Forge Light, which is a two-handed hammer which has light of its own. The light gets a bit weird here. Game is a bit confused. Look at it. It's like temporary darkness because of that bridge, I think. Yeah, so I wasn't using the wrong tool to get black blood. It's just that those things we harvested before weren't giving us black blood. Was the answer. So here's the scraps. There you go. Okay. So I think this has just got one boss in it. At the bottom. It never fails to drive me crazy. See how it is in the darkness with the new lighting. Lighting is weird, isn't it? Like going in and out of darkness. They give a decent amount of XP. You're getting plenty of demon blood if you want to make a map room. Or you need it for sorcery anyway. This is the one where I'm always worried about getting lost. Because you go down this slope to the boss. And I want to make sure I go out the same way I came in. That didn't scare me, I'm fine. Look, I got 200 black blood there. 204. But you can also go up that slope as well. So in the past, at some point, I have been like, I've gone out the wrong way. Because I was chatting or something. And I don't like it. So I'm going to send my friend first. If I'm worried about getting lost, I just try to keep my back to the place where I need to leave. Pella, please can you fight this guy? Okay, we have to run further in, I think. You see what I mean? There's another slope on that side. And then you can end up getting lost. Kinda. I don't like it. Makes me nervous. Where is Pella? Sir? There he is. Right, fight this dude. Bum bum doo doo bum 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 bum. Kind of role playing as a harpy with this skirt on, aren't I? Cosplaying. Bum, 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 bum. You do a lot more damage. You had some points in strength, but I just didn't want to respec. We could have done, definitely. And I'm also spec for harvesting. So said I want to respec because I want to keep Beast of Burden for our crafting stuff. Bum, bum, bum. But this is fine, right? I mean, our thrall has Hanuman's Gather, which is great. But you could also bring a thrall that just has an average weapon. As long as they're in decent armor. Look at that, it took half my health. There we go. Nest Mother. Okay, so we got this unwelcome gift, which is a throwing shield. And then harvest him. Black blood. There you go. So it yes. And I didn't see a like box or anything. I don't think there's a box in here. Yeah, I'm not going any further. I hate it. Anna's going to be Captain America. Where does that come from? You're so proper. Me? I'm proper. My mother will be pleased to hear that. Thank you for that. If you could maybe write a letter. Only like looting the goat with the glowing eyes. Oh yeah, I've never seen the goat with the glowing eyes.
Don't swear. I swear.
It's factual. I never do. Definitely. Captain Britain. Oh my god. Hello, Exandros. Hello, hello. Greetings. Found your channel through looking at random Conan tips. Ah, good to have you here. You used a cleaver and Conan says pick or pickaxe only. Yeah, but we used the pickaxe before and it didn't work. And then we used the pick and then we went back to the pickaxe. Ironically, Baltier at the Conan story is killed with his bare hands. Really? Interesting. There's another keyless chest in one of the caves, one a pillar that leads to a hole in the ceiling. Okay. I will not be exploring. You'll understand. Alright, people. Let's get out of this godforsaken place. Okay, so we could do the first cave again. Just to kind of see what we get. So we can run down the low road this time. Bum ba dum bum. Do do do. Da 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 da. Bum ba dum bum bum. Do do do. Okay. I have put a map here before. If you're kind of farming these caves a lot for these tools, you can fit a map room here. It's not a bad spot. Not the best view, really. It's not bad for you put a teleporty stone there as well if you've done sorcery and leveled it up. If you want to. It's one of the villains in the Man-Eaters of Zambula. When are we going to watch Conan on movie night? Is there enough interest in it? Also, we don't know what we're going to watch next week or this week? Question mark on Friday. Friday night we watched movies on the Discord. We watched the most recent. No. Most recently, we've watched Indiana Jones. For reasons, because I'm always humming it. Okay. Kind of want to drink some water. Will you fight my friend? He's doing alright, considering he's not in, like, strength buffing gear, apart from his chest piece. You know, and for a wet noodle of a friendo. What is in this box? This box used to be the most useless box in the whole world. Did we loot it on the way past? Is it just empty? I have questions. Sometimes these guys are one skulls, be careful. See about the darkness. So hopefully, I don't know if it's been 15 minutes. It doesn't feel like it's been 15 minutes, but hey ho. Patrolly friendo is back. Oh yeah, he's back. Sweet. I don't really want to fight the big boss in the corridors. It's kind of, yeah. It's kind of difficult to avoid him. Should we go fight down here? Bum bum ba bum bum. I'm not trying to pick up feathers. Stop it. If I may direct your attentions this way, friendo. Fortunate we've brought everybody. Everybody's interested in us except the boss. We did get the festering one, I believe, already on this playthrough, but I'm not going to use that until I put a master weapon fitting on it. And then I'll spend like a day using it, all of its durability. And that'll be it. And we'll move on with our lives. It's a poison axe. Time for me to go to work. Alright, matey. Have a good time. Hope everything goes well. Doesn't it seem to you that all the caves are darker now? I think they might be a little bit darker, but there is a there is the aura of that we got in chapter 1 Age of War. The kind of light of it. If I just kill this guy first. Let's put my torch away. So it goes dark and then the light kind of comes on a little bit. So we have this like light aura. Do you know what I mean? So it does behave differently than it used to. Can I get him down here? Always okay, I just got scared for a minute. I might have run out of heals. We could technically fight in this light. There we go. Oh, we got a skinning knife this time. There you go. Excellent. Do 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 do. So I'm going to hit him once with this, and then I'm going to hit him with the... Yeah. So pickaxe is fine. Yeah. Okay. Do 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 do. I don't believe it used to be that you had to use a specific tool. But that's... I mean, I might be remembering wrong. Oh. It's been 15 minutes, but 15 minutes from when? Okay. Since we killed the dude. There we go. So we've done the thing. We got a couple of black blood tools. We got a hatchet and a skinning knife. And there's still a sickle and a pick left to get. Okay, it's always been dark. I'm glad I get a chance to catch steam for you. Ah, it's good to have you here. Yeah, they have always been dark. And I was saying at the beginning, like, this is one of the... These caves were one of the reasons I got into using axes. That and the Unnamed City. Because it was kind of unforgiving at night time. Look how much black blood we got. I'm in 2 times harvesting, used a star metal pickaxe with advanced tool upgrade kit. So we can yeet down the hill. Which is, I have done many times. Lovely. I like to waste time. Let's drop the feathers. So these hollow bone arrows these days, 15 health damage, 54% armor pen. And you can get the hollow bone bow from one of those friendos in there. The darkness is annoying, and the sort of the hitting, the slam down that they do with their attack is kind of frustrating, but hey ho. Are you alright, my bud? Can I get you... How are you doing? Oh, you turd. Can you get off me? Right, he's run out of healing potions. Let's give him some of these. Yeah, drink up, bud. Nice that Madura's got a clean 20k health. So, I normally would just make my way across the dam here. But given that we're going south, let's just go this way. Best way down. Yeah, it's fun yeeting, isn't it? Climbing and yeeting off, like, cliff edges is really one of the best things about this game, isn't it? That's going for it. Like, you play other games, you're like, what do you mean I can't just scale a cliff face? You know? What is this nonsense? What kind of a game is this? Hi, bud. Right, let's go back and make our benches. Make a thing of it follow. Conan climbing ruins before the games. It does, yeah. Like, you can kind of yeet, like, onto a stone or something, like a rock in Ark, but I definitely, when I played Ark, like, for a long time, I really missed, oh, there's Dina. This is Dina, Master Huntress. She's a, oh, wait, I didn't see myself. The horse is, like, on me. The horse is riding on top of us, chat. Chat, this has never happened to me before. Do you see this? Do you see this? The horse is going for a ride. Look at it. Look at it. What is this bug? Has anyone ever seen this? This has never happened to me. What is going on? What is happening? Look! The horse is riding us! It's crazy. I don't have my thing. This has never happened to me before. The first, yeah, he loves us. What wants to get a ride now? It's like, it's your turn. Okay, so the people who get really angry with me not riding the horse, how will they feel about this is the question. There you go, there's a water filled. We're not changing it. I'm gonna ride like this now. Look at it, just to prove with her. This is so silly. Never ever, 7,000 hours, never ever has this happened to me. Although we didn't have horses originally, obviously. What is it? Retribution. Best horse costume? I'm cosplaying as a horse today. That's it. Legendary degrading is still weird for me. Imagine Thor's reaction if you'd been told you would have to replace Molia from time to time. Yeah, it is a hard one to get used to. When I found out about it, I was a bit like, ooh, that's not going to go down well. I do like that legendaries are easier to get hold of now. You know. I feel like I am the horse. I feel like I'm talking and I'm the horse right now. 7,001 hours now. I've lost track actually. I need to like re-add it or something. This is absurd, people. Has this happened to anybody else? I got tired. He wanted a break, yeah. I wonder, like, what we have to do to get out of it. I mean, I could try and interact with the horse. It's so weird. We are the horse. Okay, I want to avoid, I don't want to run through an NPC camp. He's just stuck on us, isn't he? Restart. Maybe. Bum, bum, bum. When they talk about having an unstuck button in games, is this what they're talking about? Bum. Right, we're going to run through the savannah now as a horse. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Doo-doo-doo. Horse, how do you like it, her? Whips. Faster, faster. Fortunately, we don't have very far to go. If somebody knocks him, he might, like, fall off us. We get jolted. Pounced on by a cat. I, like, move to the side. You can see us. You can still see us underneath. I have silver away, I know. Halloween was last month. Amazing costume, I know. It's so funny. And it's never happened to me. Crazy. Crazy. Things that happen in this game. Can I... What happens if I jump? Look at it. No. I'm in a horse costume. Woo. It's so weird. Oh my god. Takes horsing around to a new level. I know. Oh my god. This is like prime, like, corner joke territory, people. Woohoo! Oh yeah! I'm eating. I wonder if I run out of stamina. I wonder if the game thinks we're riding the horse. I'm still using my stamina. I'm obviously not on the horse. He's just like, he's just with us. It's so weird. Look, wee. Oh god. I'm so amused. Enough of this horseplay, I know. Screenshots. Happened the last episode. Did it happen to Neebs? Did it? Is this a new bug? Oh my god. Maybe slide down a wall if it doesn't make it least look hilarious, yeah? Wait till they tell you to get off your high horse if you say nay. Oh, that's such a corner joke. Oh god. You wouldn't do the Exile lands. I know. Me. Yes. I've never seen anything like it. It's funny as well because the camera orientation is like based on us as well, isn't it? You know. Fortunately, I have like a wide FOV selected. Neebs crashed and came back as a horse. I need to catch up on that series. And horse finally became one, I know. I mean, I love my pets and stuff, but do you know what I mean? Okay, now we're actually home. Look, his feet are off the ground! His feet are off the ground! He's like literally... He's literally... We're the horse today. Look, he's hovering. He's empty of gas. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, let's see what we can do to resolve it. So, okay, let's see if we get hit, what happens. Can I roll? Rolling makes me roll under the horse. Look, I'm like... Okay. What about climbing? Oh my god! I'm climbing and the horse is on our back. Look at it! Look at it! What is going on? What if I fall off and take damage? Took half my damage. What if I do my heal animation? I can't heal. I can eat a snack though and get sated. I can roll underneath. What about like sitting in a chair or something? Thankfully I have passive health regeneration. Can I open the door? Look, this is like POV. You are like, it's just like we're wearing a costume. It's like, don't get me in here. We're just in the costume. Can't open the door. This is the weirdest thing in the world. How do we get him off us? Can you dive? Yeah. It's so strange. Try crouching. We're just crouching under the horse now. We got stuck. Chapter 3 is here. Age of the War of the Wrath of the Horse. Can I interact with the horse? Can I... Wait, Pellet, get out the horse. There's too many of us in here. How do I... Is there like an angle where I can... Like, we're literally inside. Like, the horse's legs are there. We're just, like, completely in his hitbox. Okay, this is POV. We are the horse now. Can you emote? Do a backflip? Where is backflip? I'm still in the horse. We can relog. Oh. Okay, let's try just relogging. Because I want to see if it fixes it. And we can just take off our bracelet if we need to. Let me just relog. Bum, 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 bum. Swim? I don't know. Da-dum. Dun, 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 dun. Dodge, maybe. I tried rolling. Oh, yeah. Relogging fixed it. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Yeah. Well, thank you for that interesting exploration, horsey. I appreciate you. Bum, ba, dum, bum, bum. Yes. That's right. And lo, did she become the horse on which she used to ride. Okay, we got some hardened brick. Hardened brick. Bum, bum, bum. Now, we need some hardened leather. We probably need alchemical base, I think. We need some steel reinforcements. We'll get some shaped wood. We need some insulated wood. What else do we need? Probably some stone consolidant. What am I missing? Okay. So, let's start with... Oh, start with a furnace? Question mark. I'm going to put them all on a different side. Maybe we'll just put them on the opposite side. We could just lay them all out. And now we'll kind of arrange them in a certain kind of way. There we go. So a heat efficient furnace. It's going to be very, very quick. Okay. Which requires hardened brick, steel reinforcements, and stone consolidant. Okay. So then we want a precision tannery. Okay. We want a garrison blacksmith bench. I'm missing hardened steel is what I'm missing. Hardened steel. Forgot about you, buddy. Can I not press caps? See if I've got it. No, apparently I don't have any. So we want black ice and we want steel. Steel. Well, we can use our new crafting bench. We've definitely got black ice down there. What about mining stuff? Okay, get a bit of that. And then some steel. We did use some steel earlier to make the helmet, didn't we? So we could just put some steel fire into here. Don't have quite enough. Right, but we found the steel. Okay, fine. Let's go do it on the other side. Bum, bum. We need teleportary stones just to get around our building. It's so big. Okay, so we'll put our steel and our black ice. And a bit of fuel. Oh, buggeration. Oh, God. Don't mind me. Do we have anything burny? Wait, twigs. Let's burn the twigs. There was a bug with a new duster if it happened. Aren't they playing on the Age of Sorcery though? I feel like they're playing the Age of Sorcery. Do you know where to spend obelisk tokens? I just started back up a few days ago, curious to spend I spent the blood crystals for boxes. Obelisk tokens. Can you still buy stuff from the trader, people? You can still buy stuff, but isn't it just for crystals? The trader people have gone, except for the two people that you can trade in Obsidian, what is it called? Ophidian Magicash. You can buy parts with blood crystals up there. Can you still spend them, peeps? Right, there's 100. Not sure, hoarding mine for memories. I don't think you can spend obelisks now. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, we can definitely make one of our benches. I'd rather make the blacksmith bench first. I'm not going to think too hard about how I place these. I'm just going to place them and then organise them later. I want to make the precision tannery. I've done that already. I want to make the garrison armourer bench. I'll put that next to the tannery. Okay. I want to make the casting table. Go. I just press caps to pull the ingredients in. I'm going to plop that down next to my blacksmith bench. This is where we make glass flasks and things like that, or any moulds for jewellery, things like that. There is a blacksmith bench that's reskinned that was in the shop a while ago that was given to me by Funcom, and it is beautiful, but it is just a basic blacksmith bench. So there's that. What else do I want? We've done the armourer's bench, we've done the blacksmith bench, we've done the furnace, we've done the tannery, precision. We've got a tinkerer's bench already. Okay, so we want a precision carpenter's bench next. I've definitely got enough twine somewhere. There we go. Carpenter. We could put this here. Not quite, it's not enough space. Just put you here for now. Okay, carpenter's bench down. Then we want the precision fireball cauldron and the precision alchemist bench. We'll do this one first. Press caps. I have the mats for it. Kind of big. I feel like there's a mod to make the benches smaller. What am I missing for this? Ah, more hardened steel. Damn it, I totally forgot about hardened steel, didn't I? So let's make some more of that. We've got enough black ice. I've got 100 there. How have I... Squirrel? Oh, we need 200. Okay, that's why. Alright, let's make some steel in the furnaces using steel fire and iron. Let's just grab some iron, I guess. This place is huge, isn't it? There we go. Just take 1,000. And then I want some tar. Oh, okay, there we go. Some steel fire. It's always good to have a bit of regular steel around anyway, but... Okay. Okay, we're on super fast crafting. I need to turn that into hardened steel too. Are there any other benches I can make while I'm waiting for that to craft? What do I not have? So I need to make the fireball cauldron. I've got to remember that. I do want to make the improved stove as well. And then is that everything? So let's learn stove. I need to learn the bonfire. Learn the bonfire. I need to learn the improved campfire. Bonfire. There we go. And then stove. Stove. There we go. Got to learn the basic one and then we can learn the master one. Okay. Stove. Crafting stations, cooking, improved stove. And what does it take to craft it? Just brick and steel reinforcements. Let's put it near our existing cooking stuff. There we go. Just replace it. Okay. And our hardened steel might be ready. I don't know if I'm going to decorate this place. I mean, I want to slap down a bunch of like pyramid-y kind of Egyptian style stuff from the battle pass. There we go, we got enough. But I don't know, maybe I want to like section it off, make some rooms. I want to keep that kind of structure in the middle, but I don't know how I'm going to do things yet. I haven't quite decided. There we go. So precision fireball cauldron can go next to the alchemist bench. Go. Sweet. There we go. And that's all our benches made. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? What do I not have, peeps? We've got an artisan bench. We've got a tanner's table. We've got a saddlery. I guess we can remove like the alchemist bench and stuff. I'm probably going to arrange these like off stream. We need to kind of move get rid of all our basic level stuff. I will keep a basic blacksmith bench as well. So maybe I'll make the Acer blacksmith bench just a kind of decoration or something. I don't think we really need to keep the basic benches anymore, do we? And then we can always get rid of these. I probably will make at least one more heat efficient furnace. Yeah. Is salted pork learned? Yes. It is. Recipe. I think, is it from Mans? I forget every time. Time now to test the deposit items option. Summoning place, I believe, is where that one is. Is that it? Is that the summoning place? Yeah. The wiki has got that info. I Google it all the time, so I always forget where it is. Have you used a lot of Fragments of Power to get that much knowledge points, or is it a mod? It's not a mod at all. It's just the fact that I have, I've unlearnt a bunch of stuff, so I just have a lot of spare points. I just haven't, like, even really basic stuff, I just haven't spent the points on because I've somehow managed to clear my knowledge points. I don't know how I did it. So no, I haven't. But then you can also eat Fragments of Power. That's it. But yes. Anyway, I think we're going to end it here today. Next time we're going to like make all our really good like armor and weapons and things, and we're going to start doing level 60 dungeons and whatnot. So I'm kind of excited for that. Finally, we're at that point. And I will move around the benches and things and get them in kind of a useful, like, you know, cluster before the next stream. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you all being here on Twitch and on YouTube. Make sure you follow on Twitch. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and all the things. I will be back. I probably won't be here tomorrow. I think I probably will be back on Wednesday. And we might do Conan. We might do something else. It's going to be a busy week for me because we've got the dev stream on the 16th. And usually they start the beta on the same day. So I'm going to be kind of hectic. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for hanging out. I think it might be Saturday where we have the 10k subscriber celebration. I haven't quite fully decided yet, but it probably will be on Saturday. So I will let you know more details about that. Join us on the Discord if you haven't already joined. Follow me on Twitter. All the things. You know the things. I see you all soon. Thank you guys.